So welcome back to Worthington Model Railway. I'm Steve, and as you can see behind me there, I now do have some buildings up on this hill. So let's talk a little bit about that. So I mentioned that I need to put some buildings in that area that I'm putting on the layout, the sort of hillside area. And so I ordered some Metcalfe kits, and I got a mixture of stuff here. I got Crofter's Cottage. I got a castle watchtower and a parish church, and I want to try to kit bash that. I already have a parish church, but I want to build like just a small, maybe almost like a chapel, and so I'm hoping that I can take some of these components and sort of kit bash that into a small chapel. I also got a couple of these ramshackle workshops. Again, I've been told that you can kind of kit bash these a bit too, so I'm going to look at those and see if I can do something with that. I also got something else. So a resin structure, not a Scaledale, not a Bachmann one either. This is from Oxford Rail, and I didn't actually know that Oxford made these resin structures. But anyway, I wanted to put like an old pub up on that area somewhere too, and I saw this and I thought this will probably fit the bill. So let's open this up and look at it. So here we are with the Bush Inn. Not a bad building. Obviously there's kind of nothing inside of it. I don't know if I can maybe add some stuff at some point, but it's certainly fits the bill for what I want to go up in that sort of hilly area there. So it's yeah, I quite like it. Price was pretty good on this too. Was in a bargain section on Hatton's website, and I thought, yeah. So there we go. There's the Bush Inn. It's probably not quite as finely detailed as, say, a Scaledale from Hornby or a Scale Scenes from Bachmann, but I still think it's quite acceptable, and it's going to sort of sit towards the back there. So be interesting to see about putting an interior in it at some point, but that's not going to be my main goal initially. So I tend to think that watching somebody building a Metcalfe kit is not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. So I'm not planning to film building these things. I will maybe do a couple of updates in this video as progress happens, but let me get something kind of completed before I continue. So anyway, I'm going to be busy with these kits, primarily sharp knife, steel ruler, rocket card glue, and some different types of clamps of various different shapes and sizes is what I tend to use to put these together. And so we'll be back once I get something to show. So one of the things I did say was that I wasn't going to show you a video of me putting these kits together, but I thought just for fits and giggles I'd do a time lapse. So I'm going to speed up the camera considerably and just show me making the little barn. This little building here, it's a very quick, easy thing to do, and so at least you'll see how I put these together. These buildings are not necessarily in their final resting place. As you can probably gather, most of them are Metcalfe, and I've done a little bit of kit bashing here to do something a little different. So we'll zoom in a little and just look at a few of these. If I go to the back there, you'll see a church, and the church is definitely kit bashed from a parish church kit, and a castle tower. It's just a barn in the front here, and in the back we have some workers' cottages that I put together, and a barn on the end of those. In the front here we have a ramshackle workshop which is missing its steps, but we'll get those put on when I have some of the right glue. I didn't have any of the polystyrene glue to do those. And the last thing in the back, which I'm going to have to move the camera so we can see, there's another little cottage. And there you can see the other little cottage in the back. And over here we have a pub, and this is an Oxford Rail building, which is something I hadn't really seen before. Thanks for watching. Some more progress on the layout extension. I'm probably not going to get much more done for the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I have a business trip to Florida and another business trip to upstate New York, and so I'm going to be gone for a little while. So anyway, we will get back to this when I get back from my trips. If you liked the video, please slam that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to hit that button up there and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and we're getting very close to that magic number of 1,000 subscribers. There's another video to the top left.